Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video on SUI. I'm currently tracking here still the two scenarios in yellow and white. No, sorry, in yellow and orange. They are completely unchanged for now. Just here on the microstructure level, there have been some shifts, but really only affecting the micro. The yellow count itself remains valid. Bit questionable now, but we can still get that one more high. And then we could also get a deeper wave too. I think from a trading point of view, it can make sense to consider the orange scenario just to give a trade more room and to be prepared for a deeper pullback. But technically speaking, the chart still projects towards higher prices. That hasn't changed. Yeah. The main question is to me: is it a yellow B wave here that's forming, and we get the fifth wave to the upside of a larger 5-wave move, which started here in June, or is it a deeper wave too, basically? So that is the question that will probably be answered by the market over the next few days. So we'll talk a little bit about these two scenarios. Let's talk about yellow first. Quick note first, though, about the recent SUI updates. The last one, and actually the last two videos, they were member-only videos. That's because many of our members specifically asked for more member-only coverage on SUI, and MCO is community-driven, so when members ask, I listen. That's why you'll sometimes see certain coins covered in the membership. The membership on YouTube starts at just $1.99. It's the lowest tier, and it helps MCO cover the time and effort that goes into these analysis. So again, it's very accessible. It's probably lower price than you can find anywhere else for Elliott wave analysis. But also there was another SUI video on X just 2 days ago for everybody, right? So guys, you just feel free to follow on X, and just an explanation why the last couple of SUI videos were member-only videos. Member-only videos are a thing. We're doing that regularly anyway. Every few days there's a member-only video, and sometimes it might be SUI, sometimes it might be Solana, sometimes it might even be Bitcoin. In fact, there was a Bitcoin weekly video a few days ago. So things like that are just to support those who also support MCO, but it's very accessible. So feel free to join us if you're interested in not missing any updates. But yeah, that was the reason, because some were surprised. But again, member-only videos are, I make them regularly, right? They're here like every 1, 2, or 3 days. There's typically a member-only video. So let's talk about the yellow scenario then. You can see in our yellow scenario that the low in June was probably a larger degree wave 2. So still tracking here the potential for a 5-wave move up in the yellow count. 1, 2, 3. This could have been a wave 4, but then it can't really kickstart that 5th wave, right? It can't really kickstart that 5th wave. And in this particular scenario, the 5-wave move up would be a diagonal pattern. So this would be an A wave. This would be a B wave. We could get a C wave to the upside from down here. As long as the red line is holding. So that's like the line in the sand. That's why it's red. It's 326, and that's like a local invalidation point for the idea that a wave 4 bottomed already. So, but I have nothing there that currently would confirm a local low is in place. It looked a bit like that on Friday. There was at least a local setup, and this is technically still valid. I could call that a 1-2 setup even if I wanted to. So I could shift the B even here and say this is a 1-2 setup, but again, it doesn't really make a great difference. So it's best to have that red line and focus there. And any move above $3.85, $3.86 would be a first indication that C wave to the upside has actually started. If that happens, then we have 5 waves up, and we can add support for a wave 2 once we have a local top confirmation then. The orange scenario it is already, I think, becoming more probable. If we see further downside from here, it might just simply be an extension of the wave 2. I've added microstructures here, a WXY pattern, and then the Y wave would be an ABC pattern. So tracking here for a potential C wave decline. And in this case, the market might reach this zone. We should not see a break below 253 in this scenario, or it becomes more probable that this wave 2 is resetting. Okay, so that's how we would work through these scenarios. Main takeaway is the yellow scenario, I think, would still look best due to the 5-wave advance that we saw from the August low, but the market so far has been unable to give us that upside momentum. In fact, the pullbacks are very, very deep, so they rather indicate weakness. But just objectively and visually, one more high in yellow remains possible, but would require a break above 385 to confirm, Whereas in the orange scenario, just be prepared for it. We might form a marginally lower low, because this move up could already be called 5 waves, right? I can also label it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's possible as well. It's just that at the moment, it just doesn't seem to be motivated to break below the August low. So that would also give us some clarity, right? A break below key level is not failure or anything. It just means we get some clarity. At the moment, we're just hovering there and just move sideways. So I'll keep you updated. Not much change here, though. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, I invite you to join us on X for additional chart updates, video updates, and much more. The link is in the description. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.